Hey everybody, I was talking to Simon Taplin, my partner in crime in the Burma Myanmar photo workshop, which we're going to be running this September. Now, we were going through all the details, all the bits and pieces, fine-tuning things, making sure everything's in place and having a right blast, thinking about all the places we're going to go, the stuff we're going to be photographing and meeting you guys as well. But it occurred to me, you've met me many times through YouTube, you've bought my tutorials, you know me, you trust me, but you probably don't know so much about Simon because he keeps a fairly low profile despite being one of the world's leading commercial lifestyle stock photographers and commercial photographers. Simon's client list includes people like Heineken, Singapore Airways, Nokia, MasterCard, Saatchi & Saatchi. He is a commissioned lifestyle stock photographer for the world's two largest photo agencies, Getty Images and Corbis. Now, you don't get to do that stuff unless you're good, very good indeed. I don't consider myself to be a cheap photographer by any means with a day rate of around $1,000 US. But get this, Simon's expertise and knowledge, he can command himself a day rate of $10,000 US. Why wouldn't you want to hang out with a guy who can command $10,000 US for his photography skills? This man knows so much. Trust me, each time I do something with him, I learn something new. There's always more to learn for all of us. It doesn't matter what level you're at. There is always more to learn. And Simon knows a lot of stuff. Now, on top of that, he's a really nice guy. We have a blast. I think he looks like Captain Kirk off the newer Star Trek movies. And he calls me Scotty, which I'm not so keen on. But hey ho, it's going to be a real blast, guys. Now, the deadline is fast approaching for you to put your money down. We've got to have your payments in, your deposits in, by the 28th of this month, the 28th of June. So that we can then demand final payment on the 1st of July. So if you haven't paid your deposit yet, now is the time to do it, because if we don't get a minimum of 7 confirmed bookings, the workshop will be pulled. And I'm really sorry if you're one of the people who has already paid up. We will of course refund your deposit in full once we know what the numbers are, which will be first week of July. So guys, we really want this to happen. So for yourselves, and for the guys who've already booked, if you're sitting on the fence, if you're thinking about coming, now is the time to act. I know it's much nicer to have money sitting in your account rather than our account, and I totally get that. But really guys, you're going to have to put your money down now in order for it to go ahead. We have to confirm with our tour operators about numbers, about what's going to happen, because they have to have enough time to put in place flights. I mean, we don't want to be travelling on separate flights backwards and forwards across the country. We don't want some of you in one hotel, some in another. This is why we have the deadline in place. We have to do this now. So I urge you, please, go online, go to my website, photographycourses.biz/Myanmar. That's where you can book up. If you kind of don't know about the Burma workshop, now's your time to go to that address. Go and have a look, go and find out about it. This could be so cool. You are pretty much, you're not pretty much, you're guaranteed to get some awesome images out there, because one, it's an incredible place. You've got my expertise, you've got Simon's expertise. We're going to be looking after you and coaching you and showing you how to do stuff and answering your questions. But also part of what you're paying for are donations to the monasteries, so that the monks are going to be there. You can get photographs of monks praying by candlelight, etc. because they've already agreed. They said, yeah, of course, if you make a donation to us, we will do whatever you want to help you. You know, they're lovely people. You've got everything included. You arrive at the airport, you're met at the airport, and you don't have to think until you go back again. So guys, look, Simon and I really want this to go ahead. We don't want to have to pull it, and we don't want to disappoint those of you who have already paid your deposit. So if you have paid a deposit, if you've got a friend who wants to come, now's the time. Please speak to them. Anyway, go to my website, photographycourses.biz/Myanmar. Go and have a look. Put down your deposit, or better still, just pay in full now. The deadline is so close. If we do have to pull it, those of you who've paid, we will refund you in full within a week of the 1st of July. So guys, we really want to meet you out there. We want to have a blast with you. We want this to go ahead. So come on, visit the website and we'll see you there.